Did you come across on a Celebrate report searching for where is the carotid artery?
I don't recall.
Did you come across, might be easier this way. This is a Celebrate report on Lindsay's phone, right? Now, I understand that you might not have been standing next to another cop going through the records and documents on her phone, but on this, you're able to recognize that as being the Celebrate report, right?
It is a Celebrate report, sir.
And it's a Celebrate report for her phone. You can tell by the numbers, right? Maybe this would help a little bit. You see this here where it talks about source file and it's got a number, quadruple 08110-0009225E and all the rest of them. That would be her phone, right?
I don't have that number memorized.
Of course not, but it would be in your report?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Celebrate extraction report?
It would depend on the supplemental report that you have, sir, whether or not that character was displayed.
I don't know where to look at that. You can tell me if that's, because this is, we agree, is Lindsay's cell phone. Celebrate extraction report.
This item you have here, sir?
No, I'm sorry, the exhibit.
This is the Callan supplemental report, yes.
For Lindsay, so what's the number? You must have a number that would connect to her phone, like an address, like your home address, but in fact it would be a number, right?
It's a device identifier. It is not presented in this supplemental report.
Okay, where would the device identifier be presented?
It'd be presented in the front page of the initial extraction report.
And that's the 780,000, or whatever it is, pages, right? You don't have that here. Certainly 180,000 pages. You don't have that here, right?
No, sir.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Sure. Mr. Barrow, for a minute. Did you bring your report today with you? Just the report, not all the exhibits?
No, sir.
So you would agree with me, sir, that one of the concerns as an investigator that you had is things such as looking for buzzwords like suicide, right?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
When you're looking on the target's phone, and out of this whole courtroom, the target would be Lindsay Clancy, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you had access to her phone, right?
Yes, sir.
And you all went into it with a search warrant, right?
Yes, sir.
And you were looking for different topics, such as suicide, drugs, killing kids, I imagine, to investigate, right? You had buzzwords.
Yes, sir.
And did you come across, for example, a search that indicates carotid artery?
I don't recall.
Did you come across a search on Safari, how to slit your throat to die?
I don't recall.
Did you come across a search, can you turn airbags off on Kia Sorento?
I don't recall.
Did you know that she had a Kia Sorento?
I did not.
If I approach you with this Celebrate report, sir, does that give you the numbers for what I just went through with these searches?
The universal device identifier is a match.
It is a match, okay.
Yes, between this document in my hand and the ones that you're holding.
So would you, what's the first search on the first box?
The value associated with the source file is carotid artery.
And the next box?
How to slit your throat to die.
And the next box?
Can you turn airbags off on Kia Sorento?
These all came from Lindsay's phone, right?
I can't confirm that.
Well, it's a pretty good inference, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Run right off of these?
If we could just
Sure.
see them.
Thank you. And just, if I can, thanks. And if I can, just for continuity, sir, looking at what has been marked as Exhibit R, S, and T for identification, not an exhibit yet, the jury would have, but nevertheless, we can question you about it. You do agree with me that the phone identifier numbers are listed here, and they're pretty much the same on these three exhibits, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that would be Lindsay Clancy's phone, right?
I can't confirm that. Yes, sir.
So I've just handed you Exhibit 237, sir. Can you tell me what that exhibit is? The district attorney questioned you about it.
It's a supplemental report that I compiled from the Celebrate software on the calendar application.
Do you have access to what was referred to as the mummy text messages?
Not with this document, sir.
So that document is the calendar that we had already gone through as far as seeing the doctor, 9:45 and 10 o'clock appointments, right?
That's correct.
Sorry. Is the text,
Exhibit 238.
Exhibit 238, sir, if I may. On the exhibit, sir, this would be captioned the mummy text message thread between Lindsay and her mother. Is that fair to say?
For January of 2023, sir, yes.
Okay, so this search was limited by the police to January of 2023 for the texts between Lindsay and her mother, right?
Correct, sir. It's a filtered supplemental report from Celebrate.
Filtered supplemental report, okay. So who would be, when the jury's looking at these in the jury room, who would be the blue texter? Would it be Lindsay or her mother?
You could just look at the participant delivered status sent from Lindsay owner to mommy. So the green would be from the owner of the phone to the recipient, mommy.
Okay, so green would be Lindsay, blue would be the mother.
That's correct.
All right. Now let me give you Exhibit 238, and just for a representative example, I mean, looking through, will you look at September 28th at 6:18 in the morning?
Sir, can you repeat that date?
Yeah, sure. September 28th. Oh, you didn't do, that's right, you didn't do September. You only did January, right?
Sir, this exhibit is just for January of 2023.
Okay, I apologize. Let's jump to January then. Now, let's say January 3rd, 8:35 in the morning. Do you have that?
One moment, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
And what did Lindsay say to her mother on January 3rd at 8:35 in the morning?
At 59 seconds, sir.
Yeah.
I'm all right, period. Anxious about meeting with the whole psychiatry team.
How about the next message that she sent at January 3rd at 8:37 in the morning?
In 31 seconds.
Sure.
I'm just worried they won't send me home soon.
Now, do you know, as a police officer working on this case, what she meant, send me home? Do you know where she was on January 3rd?
It would be an inference only, sir.
That's all right. You can infer.
I believe she was in a medical facility.
McLean Hospital.
I recall that hospital
Okay.
being mentioned.
And then on January 8th, sir, at 10:44 in the morning, was there a text from her mother to Lindsay, if you know? 10:44. Where the mother asked, did you sleep good?
1 second, sir. It's cut off by the clip here. 10:44 and 30 seconds a.m.
Yeah.
from mommy to Lindsay. Great. That will be fun. Sleep good last night? ?
And did she respond? She meaning Lindsay?
She did.
What'd she say?
I actually did.
And this was on January 8th, sir?
That's correct.
January 10th, could you pull that up, please, at 9:48 in the morning?
I apologize, sir. Can you repeat the time on the
Good.
10th?
9:48 in the morning, beginning with mother asking questions of Lindsay. Still sleeping good? ?
I have a message at 9:48 and 15 seconds from mommy to Lindsay.
Okay, what is that?
Good morning. How are you doing today? ?
And what did she say in response?
Good. Period. At the gym with the kids.
And what was the date? Was that January 10th?
2023, 9:48, 21 seconds a.m.
So do you have January 10th in front of you, not the 23rd?
My correction, sir. January 10th, 2023 at 9:48 and 21 seconds.
All right. And what did the mother ask her?
Nice, still sleeping good.
Did she ask her, are you feeling better during the day? And she said, so far, a little bit.
Would you like me to read that, sir?
Yeah.
At January 10th, 2023, 9:53:01 seconds a.m. Are you feeling any better during the day? From mommy to Lindsay.
And go to January 12th, 11:09 in the morning.
Yes, sir.
What did she say? What did mommy say?
From mommy to Lindsay, January 12th, 2023, 11:09, 32 seconds a.m. Still feeling a little better? ?
And how did she respond? How did Lindsay respond?
A little bit.
And then on January 16th, well, wait a minute. January 14th at 1:05, I think, in the afternoon. Can you pull that one up?
Yes, sir. 1 moment.
Okay. You recall where it starts as, I'm waiting for the day. And that would be from Lindsay to her mother.
Can you repeat the time one more time, sir?
1:05
AM or PM?
p.m.
And this is on the 14th, sir?
Yes, sir. Yep. January 14th.
I have a message from Lindsay to mommy, January 14th, 2023, 1:05, 13 seconds PM.
Saying,
About the same, period, hanging in there and waiting for the day I wake up and feel me.
so she says, waiting for the day I wake up feeling like me, right?
That's correct, sir.
Okay. And then on the 16th of January, if you can pull that one up. January 16th at 10:20.
I have a message from Lindsay to mommy, January 16th, 2023, 10:20, 24 seconds AM.
And what did it say?
It was fun, period. Cora and Dawson enjoyed, period.
Now, did it make reference at any point in the text that was a reference to the Cape Codder? Is that in there at all? Do you see it? It was fun, referring to what was fun, if you know.
Not in this particular message, sir.
Okay. And then continuing on, sir, January 18th, would you agree that she inquired of her mother, or the mother asked, are you starting a new med? She said, I did. I started it two nights ago. And that basically the mother was asking her about her medications and how she felt and how she was doing, right?
One moment, sir. I just have to get to that point.
You know what, that's okay, because it's an exhibit and the jurors are going to have it and they can take a look at it, so that's okay. We're good on that.
Okay, don't answer the question.
No, you don't have to answer it. It's all right.
Okay, sir.
All right, thank you.
I apologize, I neglected to ask about this celebrate extraction report from Lindsay's phone. This, if you agree with me, is another extraction search on her phone.
Yes, sir. It's a supplemental report for searched items.
And looking at that, if you can, basically there are a number of search terms in there, such as pre-made goodie bags, and that would have been on December 31st, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and what's the next one underneath that would be on December 31st?
Child with bloated belly and lethargy.
How about the next one on December 31st?
Children's Motrin stores.
What about the next one on the 31st?
Children's Motrin.
Next one.
Is children's Tylenol the same as infants?
Next one.
6-month-old whale windows.
That would be WALE, whatever that means.
Yes, sir.
Month-old. Okay. Next one.
Earth's best organic baby food.
Next one.
Earth's best organic infant.
Next one.
Earth's best organic infant formula.
Next one.
Nova Plymouth NOVA.
Next one.
Best kids movies.
Next one.
Nova Trampoline Lark.
Next one.
Unicorn Picture.
Next one, if you can.
Yes, sir. Unicorn Picture Free Coloring.
Just read them right down. Just
Yes, sir.
Just rip right through it.
Paw Patrol saves. I'll spell it. Paw Patrol saves the MEREKR. Twin Girls Bed. Cape Cod Resort. How much formula for 8 MINTH? Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Children's Motrin. Children's Motrin stores. ADC Temple Touch thermometer.
Can I just interrupt you?
Yes,
What are we
sir.
up to for date right now?
The last item I read was ADC Temple Touch thermometer, sir, and the date was January 17th, 2023, time 2:19:03 seconds p.m.
Okay. I just want to get a frame on the time. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Finish that up.
8-month milestones. Fluffy slime recipe. Fluffy slime recipe. UTI symptoms children. Kids Miralax. Miralax for kids.
And what was the date on that?
The last date on the page for Miralax for kids, January 24th, 2023, 4:47:31 seconds p.m.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish these three more.
Yes, sir. CVS Pharmacy, Pedialax, Pedialax.
Thank you, sir. I'd offer this, Judge.
All right, that may be admitted. Yeah, 261. That's
And then finally, sir, approaching you with, it would be a report. You can recognize that document, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. And what is that? It doesn't have the header on the top of it, that's all.
It's a supplemental report, sir, and appears to be text messages.
Okay. Are you able to know when the photograph of the two kids and the snowman was sent to Pat by Lindsay? Do you know when? Was it on the 24th? If you know.
I would have to look at the extraction.
So, understanding jury would be able to be looking at the photo and has a little history. If we look at this report, you see where it says Lindsay owner, and then over here, it says Cutie.
Yes, sir.
So is that from Pat to Lindsay?
That's correct.
And what's the date and the time?
January 24th, 2023, 8:19:45 seconds a.m.
Okay. And what's the next one that you see? And just say to us, like, it's Pat to Lindsay or Lindsay to Pat, and what is the message? You don't have to go through all the numbers.
Yes, sir. Next item, do you want me to read the date,
Yeah,
sir?
sure, just
Next item, January 24th, 2023, 8:36:17 seconds a.m. Lindsay to Pat, loved an image, which is a reflection that someone used the feature within iMessage to like an image.
Like an image, like a photograph, right?
Correct, sir.
Okay. Yep. What else?
Want me to keep going?
Sure.
January 24th, 2023, 8:42:16 seconds a.m. From Patrick to Lindsay, how's it going?
And you know what? If it's the same date, rather than taking the time, just go right down and read the messages. That would
Receive, sir.
The time frame.
The date is the same for all the messages.
Okay,
From Patrick to Lindsay, how's it going? Lindsay to Patrick, good. Lindsay to Patrick, okay, her urine looked good, so nothing going wrong with her kidneys, phew. Patrick to Lindsay, good, with a smiley face. Lindsay to Patrick, no message content. Patrick to Lindsay, oh wow. Patrick to Lindsay, you're a good mama. Lindsay to Patrick, smiley face with hearts. Lindsay to Patrick, blank. Patrick to Lindsay, laughed at an image. Lindsay to Patrick, any chance you want to do takeout from 3V, period, period, period. I didn't cook anything, period, period, period. It's been a long day. Smiley face. Patrick to Lindsay, yeah, smiley face. Lindsay to Patrick, okie dokie, smiley face.
Okay. I'd offer that, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, these text messages are already in evidence as Exhibit
Well, I'd like
23.
to have this.
I'll allow that.
Thank you.
Mike.
Finally, District Attorney spent some time asking you about modifications to a photograph, and I think it was of the little baby. You recall that line of questioning?
Yes, sir.
What did that mean? Does that mean that someone, or Lindsay or someone on her phone, changed the photograph of the little baby? Is that what that means?
It means that the photo was edited in some fashion.
So that could be like coloring?
It could be a variety of things.
Like what?
As I indicated in my earlier testimony, it could be that someone took a live photo, and instead of having it be a live photo, which is a multiple burst of images, they took it down to just a single photo.
Okay. Anything else that can be modified?
Multiple things, but from the extraction, that's the only thing I was able to determine.
So you weren't involved in the search of the Clancy house on the 24th, 25th, were you?
No, sir.
Were you aware that there are photographs of the kids hanging in virtually every room, kitchen, living room, bedrooms? Did you know that as an investigator on this case?
Sir, I was not involved in the search.
Part in the search of the home.
I did not.
What was your role there at the home that night or in the early morning hours?
I just went to observe the house, just to see what the scene in the house looked like.
So other officers were conducting the search?
Yes.
At the scene, did you eventually walk through the house?
Yes.
And was that before or after the search was executed?
After the search.
At some point in time, did you go into the master bedroom on the second floor?
Yes.
And what did you observe in that room?
I remember a tent style, like covering a crib, I believe. There was a mirror in front of me. To the left, there was the bed. And then I remember blood on the floor.
And you said to the left, but pointed with your right arm?
No, that's my left hand.
Your left, okay.
Yes.
All right. So you go into the bedroom, and what do you see anything on the floor, on the walls, the bedding, anything?
Yes, just going off of memory, I remember there was blood on the floor, and the mirror was kind of like straight ahead from the entrance of the door.
Okay. And was a video taken of the house that included that room in particular?
Yes.
I'd like to move to submit the scene video from the home as the next exhibit.
Any objection?
No.
All right, that may be admitted.
264. And if we could play the portion of the video for the master bedroom.
Sure.
Thank you. Sir, when you went into the master bedroom, did you see blood sprayed all over the walls and everywhere?
No.
And fair to say that the video shows all of the walls in the bedroom and doesn't show any spatter or anything on the walls?
Yes.
Did you also go outside into the backyard and look at the exterior of the home?
Yes.
We could have the photos, please. If we could zoom in on the top window. Does this photo show the condition of the upstairs window, the second floor window that leads to the master bedroom?
Yes.
And the screen there in the video, is that how it was when you saw it that night?
Yes.
Pushed out?
Yes.
And if we could see the next photo. Maybe go back to the first one. Actually, we can go back, yes, to the first one and zoom in the middle there between the two windows. And these areas of red-brown stains on the exterior of the house, did you observe those that night on in the early morning hours of January 25th, 2023?
Yes.
And then the third photo, please. We could zoom in on in there. Would this be, this third photo, would this be the first floor window below the master bedroom window?
Yes.
And these red-brown stains on the shingles and then on the window ledge there, were those there in the early morning hours of January 25th, 2023?
Yes.
Could we have these three photos marked as the next exhibit on the disc?
Any objection? All right, they may be admitted.
Exhibit 265. Now, as the investigation proceeded, did you learn, or did other officers learn from Patrick Clancy that the defendant was on some psychiatric medication?
Yes.
And was that information relayed to you in terms of preparing the search warrant?
Yes.
And is that why you included prescription medication in the search warrant?
Yes.
At that point in time, did you or any of the other officers know that the defendant had crushed up pills and taken them that night?
No.
At some point in time, did Patrick Clancy bring pill bottles to the state police and turn them over?
Yes, he did.
And where did he say those were from?
In the center console of his truck, not the top section, the section underneath it.
Did he tell you at some point that pills had been found in the nightstand drawer?
Yes, he did.
And that was in the master bedroom?
Yes.
And did he tell you who he found those with?
Yes, he did.
And who was that?
His attorney?
And did he tell you why he gave those pills?
Objection, I believe it was me, and I'm not his attorney.
But that's what, why don't you re-ask that, what it was that Patrick Clancy said?
What was it that Patrick Clancy said? Did he give you a name or just say my attorney?
He said Kevin Reddington.
And did he tell you why he gave the pills to Attorney Reddington instead of giving them to you like he gave the other pills?
No, he did not.
He never attempted to turn those pills into the state police or those bottles.